So this is my off-grid solar system. It's a 100 watt solar panel, which this is running. This is the control box. It has all the other equipment in there. At the top we have the charge controller, and it takes the voltage from the solar panel and then charges the two batteries which are in the bottom. The batteries are 12 volts, 12 amp hours, and they are somewhat smaller motorcycle or equipment batteries. They are linked in parallel, so they produce 12 volts. And then I have a breaker. It's a 100 amp breaker, and that is connected up to the inverter. It's a 150 watt inverter. 1500 watt inverter, and it takes the DC current from the batteries and transforms that into AC current, which you can use to power stuff. And as you can see, I am running a 5 watt LED light bulb off of these AC power right now. The system, this inverter could take 1500 watts, but I have a breaker which is only a 100 amp breaker, so it limits the current draw. So it can only produce 1200 watts of electricity, which is more than enough to power most stuff. The charge controller displays the battery voltage, which is directly linked to levels of charge. It also states how much the solar panel is charging the batteries. As you can see, the batteries are completely full, 13.5 volts. So they are 100% full, so the solar panel is not charging them. On the other side, you can see this controller can also output 20 amps of DC 12 volt power. I'm running that back to the solar panel to power a water pump to water plants. And so when I press this switch, I can turn on the power outside and turn it back off. So the thick gray wire is the one which runs outside and to the solar panel. This is the solar panel. It's a 100 watt panel. It's kind of dirty at the moment. The sun isn't really shining, so it isn't producing much power. But you can see the gray wire going up there, and it's just directly hooked into the solar panel. And it goes back here, and I have a little junction box, so I could add more components to the system if I need to.